But when I was a younger man, I would have been concerned about people shorting my stock. But now I'm not, because MicroStrategy is really just providing a set of institutional instruments that institutional investors can use to tailor a portfolio that's long, short, hedged. They can sell the volatility, they can arbitrage the volatility, they can arbitrage any instrument against any other instrument, they can generate yield, they can buy insurance. Some of those people that are short, they'll short $1 billion of MicroStrategy and they'll buy $1 billion of Bitcoin.
MicroStrategy's executive chairman, Michael Saylor, shares insights on how investors should assess his company, which is valued at over twice the worth of its underlying Bitcoin assets.
And so, if we didn't exist, then billions and billions of dollars of capital from the traditional finance markets wouldn't be invested in Bitcoin, because they can't buy or hold the underlying crypto asset. They can only buy securities or bonds or options or other instruments. So we become an institutional gateway for crypto exposure by all types of investors. And my real aspiration now is, if you really hate Bitcoin, I want you to love us. Like, we're the perfect instrument to short, right? Because I promise you I won't sell it, right? We're going to be levered long Bitcoin. And if you don't like it, or if you just want to hedge it, you get to sell our stock or sell puts or buy puts, right? And the worst thing I could do is to take your side of the trade or to interfere with what you're doing. So I think part of MicroStrategy's rise to prominence in the space is we have been laser-like focused. We're very consistent. We're very transparent. We're going to buy Bitcoin, never sell Bitcoin. We're going to borrow money intelligently. If you like Manhattan, and if a company said, I'm going to borrow $5 billion at 1% interest, and I'm going to develop real estate in Manhattan, you might think that that's the kind of company you would like to invest in. But if you hate Manhattan, and we're 150% exposed to Manhattan, you've got this investment thesis, you're like, that's the company I want to short. And the most important point in the marketplace is you just have to be very pure, true to your focus, have integrity and consistency and transparency, because it's not my job to trade, hedge, arbitrage, or construct that portfolio. There are guys with hundreds of millions or billions of dollars in a Bloomberg, and that's what they do every day. So my contract with them is, we're going to do what you can't do. We're going to buy Bitcoin, hold Bitcoin, and we're going to issue equity, and we're going to issue debt instruments, and you can't do that. We're a public company, and on the NASDAQ stock exchange in America with a nearly 30-year track record. And we have 16 billion of permanent capital. That's Bitcoin, right? So I can create an equity with 80 or 90 vol. I can have permanent capital. We can stand massive swings because of our capital structure. That's what we can do. What you can do is decide if you want to buy it, sell it, hedge it,
or short it.
In a recent episode of the Markets with Madison podcast, hosted by NZ Herald journalist Madison, MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor suggested that Apple should consider investing $100 billion in Bitcoin instead of pursuing stock buybacks. He argued that such an investment could grow to $500 billion, transforming it into a $500 billion business with a 20% annual growth rate. Saylor claimed this strategy would generate $100 billion in annual investment gains, potentially adding $1 to $2 trillion to Apple's market cap. He emphasized that this would shift the company's valuation to 60% based on its operating business and 40% on its balance sheet. Saylor also highlighted MicroStrategy's role in capitalizing on digital transformation by purchasing Bitcoin. As the largest holder of Bitcoin by a significant margin, the company currently holds $17.1 billion in the cryptocurrency, and its stock has surged over 182% this year. Furthermore, he noted that smaller S&P 500 companies could enhance their performance by investing in Bitcoin, suggesting that if the bottom 98% of the S&P 500 followed suit, their performance could begin to mirror that of big tech companies.
So think of MicroStrategy as we take in crude capital. There's no doubt it's the best performing asset in 15 years. It's theoretically the best form of capital is digital capital. It's just scary to a lot of people. It's too volatile. It's too difficult to manage. So they want someone that can, domesticate it, step it down, package it in safe components, and then connect it into the fixed income market, the high yield market, the convert market, and the public equity markets. And MicroStrategy, we just inadvertently backed into that, because to do what we did, you have to start with a very small company, $1 billion company, and then we become a $40 billion company, and now we're 150% Bitcoin. So if you take another $1 billion company and do what we're doing, you can't catch us, because at this point we can grow $5-10 billion a year in capital or faster. You can't catch us if you start with the same thing. But if you take a big company like Google or Meta or Microsoft or Apple, and they took $50 billion, and they bought $50 billion of Bitcoin, well, that would be good for Bitcoin, and that would be good for their shareholders. And if Apple did it a lot, they might add $1 trillion to their market cap. But it would be $1 trillion on top of $3 trillion. So at the end of the day, Apple would be an enterprise, 25% Bitcoin, 75% Apple. MicroStrategy is an enterprise, 150% Bitcoin. So how do you create a company which is 150% Bitcoin that can sell billions of dollars of fixed income instruments or billions of equity into the market with a permanent capital base that's going to oscillate, it's going to vibrate with the frequency of Bitcoin, right? That is, I'd love to say we had the idea 4 years ago and that's what we were trying to do. No, we just kind of stumbled onto just a really great business.
How are you? I think all of guys are okay. I am also okay. Today I am back with another great new video. In this video, Michael Saylor has discussed about Bitcoin and American economy. So guys, if you were Bitcoin investor or stock market investor, then you can subscribe my channel and you can watch my each and every video, because I upload this type of content every day. So guys, if you are really a fan of Michael Saylor, then definitely this channel for you. So I upload especially Michael Saylor's content. So guys, don't wasting your time, keep watching my video, and if you like this video, then you can subscribe and press notification icon for future updates. But I am always requesting you to subscribe my channel, because I upload daily this type of gaming video or investing related video. Okay guys, keep watching my channel and my videos and keep supporting me, because without your support no one can grow YouTube channel, because subscribe and viewers is the main for YouTube channel. I hope you all of guys will be watching this video. Thank you guys who are watching. Still now I'm going to end this video.